Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you. Again, I thank you for joining us at the Goddess Movement and on your YouTube dial. Thank you for tuning in and listening to what your sisters have to say, mainly at this point me. However, we thank you for tuning in and hope that it's something that we may say, drop a seed, that it might grow and resonate in your thinking. But we want to deal with, first of all, we know Wallace is dead. Everybody in the Muslim world, all over America and all over the world, should know that Wallace Dean Muhammad is dead. Okay. Well, now, we're going to get some of those who want to come out now and start really attacking the messenger and his followers, because they want to say we do not practice al-Islam. They want to say we are not real Muslims. Let me put it like that. Hogwash. It's poison to your ears. That's poison, foolishness. Don't listen to it. Don't let it resonate in your thinking, because the messenger always said that he came to give us a new Islam. And so if you are clear on your messenger and his position and his mission, then you will not let this bother you. Because the new Islam is, yes, there might be similarities. We all have the Quran. We all pray the Fatiha. And we all, the women, cover down like me. You see me, we cover down. There are similarities. That's not to be denied. However, only because once a nation, a country, or its people of a culture learn Islam, they can do nothing but have these similarities, because Allah has taught us that Islam is peace. So Allah, Master Muhammad, came to teach the messenger so he could teach us our formula so we can have peace amongst ourselves, with one another, and with ourselves. And so this is our part of the piece of the pie, and it don't have to taste to us like yours tastes to you. However, it doesn't mean that it's still not cut from the same pie. So Islam is peace, and that's what the nation of Islam had when the messenger was here through his teaching, and it's what we shall reclaim again, those of us from the children of the children who was with the messenger. Because as they are now coming out of the closet professing that they knew the nation was going to fall, and the messenger said the nation was going to fall, and then they didn't even take the warning, but they stood by and let it happen, then that is also to be understood that if the messenger told them that, then he also was letting them know that he knew who they were. He knew that they were hypocrites. He knew they were non-believers. He knew they were disbelievers. He knew they were weak, and he knew they was going to let it fall. Duh, they're not even thinking about that. So therefore, the children of those believers, like my father, although I will give my father kudos for this, he stood up until 1981. Even though the messenger was gone and we were virtually kind of like just going on hindsight, still having meetings, doing our thing in our city, until Farrakhan really got strong. My father, at that point, he was still standing on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He was still being an example to me of a brother who was standing on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So as a young woman, when I finally did stand up to still practice and continue to practice the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, my father was still there as an example up until 81. And at that point, I didn't need his example anymore, because I knew full well what was what. And I had but to continue learning and studying as I have done over these years. So all praise is due to Allah, for we the children of the members who was in the Nation of Islam. It is our time now, and we must take our stand. We must stand on our posts and come together and do what we know must be done at this day and time, because these are Allah's days. And if we stand on the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and do what the messenger shared with us to do, then we will be pleasing Allah, and therefore he will bless us. But we must come together. So brothers and sisters, no, I'm not going to drop too much knowledge on this, because you know why? I still believe in what we were taught in the restricted laws, that we're not supposed to be out here spreading the teachings like just freelance like this. You know, we are to come together and study and know who we are as a family. So I don't drop too much knowledge over the videos. I just hope I can give a seed and you let it resonate and grow within you as I have shared. And then if you're serious about joining this work with the other brothers and sisters who are standing on their posts, then hit me up at goddessonthemove at cox.net or sister.r.muhammad@yahoo.com. It's on my bylaws or bio on the MySpace. And it's also, you'll see my email address on the bio on the YouTube address. So getting back to that, you know, because we're here to be a light to the brothers and sisters who truly love their God and love their messenger and truly want to see the preservation of their nation. If you want that, and then you're not quite sure, you're kind of like teetling or swerving or waving on your belief, then hit me up, brothers and sisters, and then you'll be joined on to those of your own kind, because this is the time. This is what time it is and what must be done. We must preserve our nation. The only way to be able to do that and to be one of those stars of Islam in the nation who came out of the nation. And I'm saying out because the doors closed in 1975, brothers and sisters. So that phase of the nation is gone. What time it is and what must be done now is up to us, the temple, the nation of Islam. We are the nation of Islam, the people, you as a person, me as a person who still believe and stand on the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We need to come together to do that next phase of this work. So, and it's not for the messenger, it's for you, and it's for me, and it's for our children. Praise be to Allah. So, again, excuse me while I'm moving around and everything. Want to get, back to that point. You're going to be attacked if you're a true believer of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Also, I want to just speak about the fact that the messenger was a strong man, but the messenger was a young man when he met with Master Prophet Muhammad. He was only like 34 years old. So that showed the type of integrity he had, and the reason why he was chosen, and the love he had for his people, because he could have been selfish like a lot of other, like some of us, and not really been willing to submit to the will of Allah, and then therefore we would probably be in worse shape than we are now, just 50-something years up from slavery, because slavery just ended in 1955. Well, if you didn't know, now you know. So with that, we've only been 53 years so-called free. So there's much work that needs to be done. And so we really don't have a lot of time to be sitting around pondering over the so-called ministers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, like Farrakhan Royal, Silas, Son of Man, who are out here trying to take the children of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and using them as fools and tools to support them having a good life. It is so wrong. That is so wrong. Shame on them all. But shame on you for following them, because it only proves that you did not know the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and you were not studying the way you should. But now that could be reversed, because Allah says if you return back unto him, he will forgive you. Your reward will be with you. And the reward will be the fact that you will have the chance, you will be made it out, and you will have the chance to now acquaint yourself with your messenger's teaching and his mission, and then you will see clearly what time it is and what must be done. So I implore you, as a beacon of light and hope to any of my brothers and sisters out there that have found themselves in a predicament where they really don't very well know what to do, hit me up, Goddess on the Move at cox.net or sister.r.muhammad@yahoo.com. Now, I'm not saying I'm the only one, because I'm not. I'm just out here being used as one of the representatives, because brothers and sisters are doing other things. I was blessed by Allah to have the time to do this, and I'm not afraid, because the truth is a light, and I truly believe Allah will protect me as well as he has blessed me. See, you know, our fathers and mothers, if you were raised up in a nation like me and Brother Lance, that's why Brother Lance doing what he's doing, because he's not afraid, and Brother Manure and them doing what they're doing because they're not afraid, and there's many more out here doing the work, trying to be the light and the beacon for this last and final call. We're not afraid because we stand on the message of the teacher. We know he will protect us and guide us and keep us safe. So, with that said, I just want to say, you know, may Allah keep you and bless you. I'll get back with you. Until then, Assalamu alaikum.